99% of people underestimate the value of old bones. These remnants of deep history now command staggering auction prices. We journey into the extraordinary world of fossil commodity trading. By understanding the price requires understanding the science and scarcity. The geological context dictates the rarity of these ancient remains. But preservation quality, completeness, and species novelty drive valuation exponentially. And now that we understand the factors, let's explore the top 5 titans. Entering the competitive arena, we start at number 5 on our list. The 5th most expensive fossil involves an apex marine predator. But these sea monsters represent rare finds, often fragmented and scattered across continents. But their auction value pushes into the 7-figure range, driven by museum competition. But the ocean depths rarely yield such complete and impressive specimens. The sale reflects not just science, but intense private collection demands. Moving up to the 4th position reveals an even larger apex predator. But gigantic sauropods, representing sheer scale, enter the upper echelon of fossil sales. These colossal herbivores are extremely rare to find complete enough for auction. The decades of geological patience are required to expose such monumental treasures. The density and mineralization quality of these ancient bones are crucial evidence. Finding a new layer of this magnitude fundamentally rewrites chapters of deep time. The cost reflects the sheer difficulty of extraction and logistical transport. And now we reach the podium, the 3rd most valuable fossil sold globally. This specimen often involves an exceptionally rare early mammal or primate ancestor. In paleontology, the skull and teeth provide the most critical evolutionary data points. And the scientific community places immense value on these missing pieces of our own story. The environment where it was found often tells a secondary story about ancient climate. These sales fund future expeditions that could reveal even greater evolutionary insights. And the market rewards completeness, turning bones into living, breathing digital reconstructions. We now approach the silver medalist, a truly iconic prehistoric giant. But the 2nd most valuable fossil belongs to the most famous carnivore ever documented. The sheer demand for a near-perfect T-Rex specimen drives prices exponentially higher. A completeness of over 70% is the benchmark for these top-tier predator sales. But even the smallest, most disproportionate elements contribute to the overall, staggering price tag. An advanced scanning reveals damage or inconsistencies that might otherwise remain hidden. Collectors are buying not just bones, but the tangible essence of ancient apex capability. But each tooth, each vertebra, is a high-value, marketable component of this whole. The final tier, the ultimate fossil prize, commands the highest price point ever recorded. The undisputed champion, the most expensive fossil ever sold, is the legendary Stan. This specimen's near-perfect preservation and unique provenance set an unmatched market standard. On its estimated age and geological position made it scientifically priceless before the sale. The final auction pitted major institutions against ultra-wealthy, anonymous collectors. At the final hammer price established a new paradigm for paleontological asset valuation. The logistics for moving such an immense, fragile treasure involves specialized global teams. It represents the pinnacle of what the commercial fossil market can yield. But the market extends beyond terrestrial giants into the deep ice age. And now that we understand the dinosaurs' reign in the market, let's explore Ice Age wealth. A mammoth ivory, often recovered from Siberian permafrost, is a major commodity. Unlike bone, ivory offers a unique, highly prized material for artisanal works. The extraction process is dangerous, relying on unpredictable seasonal thawing of ancient ground. Skilled artisans transform this dense, prehistoric material into luxury goods. This ivory is exceptionally stable because it has been cryogenically preserved for millennia. Sometimes soft tissue, hair, skin, is found, increasing the specimen's scientific and monetary worth. A near-complete mammoth skeleton, featuring substantial ivory, easily competes with dinosaur sales. From marine reptiles to Ice Age giants, the scale of investment is breathtaking. Ultimately, the buyers are investing in tangible, irreplaceable pieces of natural history. When a fossil leaves the ground, its narrative shifts from science to legacy. 8. The hunt continues, driven by the promise of the next billion-year-old discovery. Every strike carries the potential to unearth a new record-breaking, world-altering specimen. These fossils anchor our present understanding to deep, unimaginable stretches of Earth's timeline. The value remains high, but the ultimate responsibility lies in preservation and study. The price of prehistory is ultimately the cost of knowing where we truly came from.